and his blood has suffered woe. Life has brought her very low. Mayhap there be some solution, though. Read the stars and we shall know.
Yes, happiness is gone, like, to somewhere. I'm feeling bad about Alice, but I mean, she's not a good person still. Anyway, this may be really sad, so prepare your hearts. We're going to a really terrible adventure.
Well met, Alice, dear friend. Since your husband's death, I have oft thought of you. Fare you well?
Oh, Foreman, I am sorry for not coming to see you sooner, for I was grateful for your warning about Blag's illness. It gave me the sense to bide with him in his final hours. It was only then that I did realize how much I did love the old fool. Despite his mump-headed nature and his leaving me and the children with not a penny between us. But the day after he passed, I came upon a note he had writ for me. I warrant that was your idea, was it, Foreman?
It may have been.
Then I thank ye for it, Simon. For 'twas a comfort to be left something to remember him by, even if it be the only thing he did leave me. But things are better since I did become Mistress Macy.
Then you have remarried?
Aye, 'twas the only means of putting a roof over our heads and meat in our bellies. And Mr. Macy is a kind man. Oh, but Foreman, we may not have our roof much longer. Macy has threatened to leave me.
The brute!
Well, to be fair, I suppose I did fail to apprise him of the full extent of Blag's debts, which are, as you know, not inconsiderable. But what am I to do about it now?
Ah, yes, of course. By marrying you, he is now responsible for the debts of your late husband, according to the law. In sooth, 'tis a high price to pay for a wife. No matter the marital bliss, her bountiful charms and fine qualities do doubtless afford him.
Save it for another day, Foreman. 'Tis not your chub-brained flattery I am come for. 'Tis your counsel.
Then let us see if the stars may offer a solution. How may Alice Macy prevent her husband petitioning for a divorce?
Alright, she moved forward. I think she's totally fine. And yeah, she recognized Thomas. I think everything is in a way better shape than I thought it would be. Congrats to her to moving forward. Especially because she's only with other men because, like, the children. Anyway, let's help her. Mr. Macy feels nervous about being burned with Thomas Blake's debt, and angry towards Alice as a result. Family trip might turn things around. Think it's a good option. Really good option, honestly. God is punishing the deceased Thomas Blake by visiting the evil sins of the father upon his widow and children. No. Thomas Blake's legacy is the debt that he has burned. No. Alice must be realistic and temper her hopes. No, what God's punishment? What are you talking about? Thomas Blake legacy is the... Yeah, base. No. Thomas was more than that. Actually, it was a lot of debt. So, don't think... This one is bad. I think this one is more hopeful. Probably is not the right one. But at least I can give her some hope. And probably the family trip can bring them together again. Right? Let's go with this one. I hope that Alice remains safe and happy. And other children too. Okay? It's the last time we're seeing Alice. Farewell, friend. Farewell.
Alas, you have little hope of calming your new husband's feelings about your late husband's debts. But the stars suggest that your family might go abroad, and thus put yourself out of the reach of Blag's creditors. You must do this without delay.
Go abroad? You mean where foreigners live?
Aye, my chart also suggests that you find some creative solution to ensure your husband's cooperation in such a project. Has he ever expressed an interest in the New World colonies? Or perchance you might suggest an extended tour of Roman antiquities?
Nay, but I will put my mind to it. But if we do go abroad, this is doubtless the last time I shall ever see you, Foreman.
That was a weird ending to the conversation. And I think the conversation ended this way because of something. And I was right, coitus post consultatio, right there at the end. This woman. Oh my god. Oh! That was a jump scare to me. What? I was clicking here and suddenly letter of recommendation. Okay. I'm gonna miss you. I mean, you were not the most nice person. I mean, you cheated a lot with your husband. I mean, with both your husbands, like Thomas and this guy right now. But I didn't mean to tell her to go to another country. I I chose the option because, like, let's go on a family trip and we can remember how we are a family and something like this. But I hope everything's fine with her. Got a letter of recommendation. I wasn't expecting a letter for her. Let's see here. Now I have 1, 2, and 3, 4, right? 4. So I have 4, yeah. And 2 on the go. I don't know, man. I don't care anymore. Just because I said I don't care anymore right now, I will care a lot. You'll see, you'll notice. Because I can't pretend those points don't exist. Anyway, come on, Alice, you can do it. Mason was a chump-headed enough to marry you, so my heaven will go abroad with you as well. Actually, she's right. I mean, she only married him for the debts. Anyway. Goodbye, Alice. Hopefully you'll get everything alright with your family.
Hear ye, hear ye. Nation mourns death of beloved Queen. King James of Scotland tipped to succeed to the English throne. Hear ye.
Oh no. So, Mary Payne, I think we're gonna have Mary Payne. I remember there was a possibility of saying to somebody that I think it was Mary, the possibility of a King James from Scotland or somebody from Scotland to reign over England, and I knew historically this was the case, but I couldn't tell the person, which he is Mary Payne, as far as I remember. Anyway, all England is mourning as news spread of the death of our beloved sovereign. Queen Elizabeth Tudor, often referred to as God Queen Bless by her subjects, expired of natural causes this day, the 24th of March, the year of our Lord, 1603. Although Her Majesty left no heir nor named successor, her cousin and nearest blood relation, a 57-year-old James Stuart, King of Scotland, is humoured to be travelling down from Edinburgh to be crowned King of England this week. Yeah, Don't know how much this will affect us, but let's see.
Humphrey Bell, you must not take so ill, for though your beauty does fade, we do adore you still. Our eyes are so wide, our thoughts so unrefined, at the sight of your shapely behind.
Okay, Humphrey again. God damn it. Where's Lancelot? I'm missing Lancelot. Just because I'm seeing Humphrey a lot. Oh my god, this now I realize there's so little people to me right now that only the bad ones left. I mean, Lancelot, Mary, and Humphrey are definitely bad. John and Emma are fine actually, and this mysterious one. I just can't stand Humphrey anymore. Please say whatever you have bothering you and leave. Sorry, I've been too rude to you. Just too annoying to me.
Good day, Mr. Bell. Oh, I must congratulate you on your performance of the comely lady lawyer in The Merchant of Venice. And methinks your skin is much improved. 'Tis verily glowing.
Innit? My skin ain't recovered though. 'Tis only glowing on account of this powder made from ground up pearls I started using.
I see. Forsooth, 'tis well to hear the troubles with your skin are resolved. Now, what is it you come for this day?
Mr. Shakespeare has written a new play, and I need to look younger if I'm to get a good part in it. 'Tis about an ancient Roman general called Titus Andronicus. I wish to play the role of his comely mother, the Lady Tamara.
You need to look younger in order to play a man's mother, you say. But according to my casebook, why, sir, you are not yet 25 years of age.
Aye, sir, indeed. 'Tis but the business of playing, though, innit? At least, according to Mr. Burbage, he was well vexed when I pointed out how the man played Titus is near as old as I am.
If the stage is not to your liking, Mr. Bell, I invite you to seek employment elsewhere.
All right, then. Let us see what the stars advise. What can be done to make my querent Humphrey Bell appear younger?
Dude, this place that you work is completely insane. You are not even 25 and people want you to look younger? With that face? I don't know. Let's see option A. Oh, option A. Humphrey must undergo a transformation to repair the damage Time's legacy has wrought. God's angels have bestowed upon Humphrey the talent artistry, which he can use to improve the appearance of his face. This advises that something refined that has been obtained from a foreign country can help him appear younger, but there's cruelty involved. It is God's will that Humphrey embraces his masculinity as he matures. Humphrey is out of touch with reality. He cannot reverse the aging process and look younger. Humphrey bosses are impossible to please. Humphrey should be pessimistic about his abilities to reverse the aging process. So, undergo a transformation to repair the damage. I don't know. Good angels have bestowed talent. This advises that something refined has been obtained. I'm not so sure. I don't understand this one. But A probably is the most optimistic and C is pessimistic. I'm gonna go with C because his boss is totally crazy. I don't understand him.
What you ask is quite impossible, Mr. Bell. You wish for time to pass, so that you may gain experience and become a better player, do you not? And yet, paradoxically, you ask that time be suspended, so that you may remain young and comely enough to play these roles you have spent years training for. To wit, you aspire to be a domina perfectus.
What?
A perfect woman, sir. But have you not considered the option available to you? That of being a homo mediocris?
What now?
A mediocre man. In the guise of a mediocre man, you would doubtless excel. Indeed, for every lady role in Mr. Shakespeare's plays, are there not roles for 20 men? And to be sure, growing older would not shorten your career. For a man can play all kinds of roles at almost any age. Hero, lover, grandfather, oft all at the same time.
But how am I to convince Mr. Shakespeare and the other sharers to start giving me man parts?
Have the company begin seeing you as a man, Mr. Bell. Grow yourself a beard and break wind with abandon. Fill the hours you save on beauty treatments by joining your fellow players on outings to bear-baiting pits and alehouses.
I will not let you down, Dr. Foreman. I will make myself so manly, Mr. Shakespeare will be begging me to take his man parts.
Okay. Probably telling him to grow up is the right idea. I don't know if there's a lot of recommendation, but it all depends on the next consultation with him and the results my reading gave him. That beer baiting though, I ain't gonna watch some poor old bear get attacked by a bunch of ducks in it. We're same, man. 2 more consultations with him. If I want to get something from him, I need to be perfect, right? As I mentioned before, I said that I would not care about recommendation letters, but here I am watching them all over again. I will not even try to guess which quadrant will be right now, because I'll be wrong anyways.
All this energy for dinners and parties, that's not to run. Say, can you conceive of what could be achieved if Fortescue were a man?
I forgot about her. I think I was done with her already. Oh, anyways, I already got a letter from her. Just gonna hear it and pick whatever I want. That's the most satisfying feeling in this game, actually.
Good morrow, Mistress Fortescue. How may I do you, sir?
Oh, Dr. Foreman, I have urgent need of your advice. Oh, woe! I know not what I am to do.
On my word, madam, I have never before seen you in such a state. Pray tell, whatever can the matter be?
'Tis my husband, Captain Fortescue. God mend me! He has been implicated in a conspiracy to commit treason.
Ah, yes, your husband, Captain Henry Fortescue. He is a great friend of Sir Walter Raleigh, is he not? Oh, methinks I see your problem. For Raleigh has been implicated in a plot against our new king, has he not? 'Tis said the plotters wished to oust the king and install the king's cousin on the throne. Or was Raleigh involved in that other plot? The one to kidnap the king and force him to appoint a more religiously tolerant privy council. In truth, there are so many plots against the English throne these days, 'tis hard to keep abreast of them all.
Indeed, I know not which plot Sir Walter was arrested for, but I have heard tell that the Privy Council seeks to find conspirators amongst his associates. Hence I have been hiding my husband in our cellar and pretending he's still away at sea.
But why would your husband fear arrest? Was he involved in Sir Walter Raleigh's plot?
Nay, he was not. But all London believes that he and Sir Walter are very great friends.
Ah, yes, I see. But what of your own friends, Mistress Fortescue? All those lords, ladies, and bishops who have so oft graced your table, would they not speak in your husband's defence?
Well, dear Emma says she will speak for my husband, but alas, she now has little influence at court on account of some scandals of her own. As for my other acquaintances, they have all disowned me. They decline my invitations, and no one is at home to me when I call upon them. Even Sir Munchalot has stopped speaking to me.
Even your parrot, madam? On my word, that is very cold.
I beseech you, sir, read the stars and tell me how I might save my husband from arrest. Pray assure me he will be safe.
Let us see, then. Is Captain Henry Fortescue in danger of being arrested for treason? If so, what might Mistress Fortescue do to prevent it?
Well. He's a really good friend of Riley. He's in touch with him, like he's traveling with him, but he's not involved, anyways, into the treason thing, right? That makes total sense. That's completely logical. Uh, at this point, I really don't care about her. I would say that we pick a random option. Like, I close my eyes and select a random one, but at least let's read everything in the sake of the gameplay. Cyber Fortescue is deluded and has lost touch with reality. Certainly. God will punish Captain Fortescue violently for his part in this conspiracy. The Fortescue family reputation is that they will go as traitors. That's probably the right one. The king will be soon waging violent war in a foreign country, thus distracting him from hunting the Riley's co-aspirators. Mistress Fortescue may be optimistic about her husband's fate, for the plot against the king will soon be taken far less seriously than is now. And despite what she thinks, Sybil Fortescue can still use her social authority, influential relationships to aid her husband. The intelligence course is for Sybil to keep her distress a secret from the world and behave as not. Okay, this one I would choose if I needed points with her. This one totally not, I think. Yeah, this one says things against the king. I would not pick this. And this one, just for fun, I will pick this one.
Alas, I am afeard you do not grasp the full gravity of your situation, madam. Your husband is to be arrested and punished for treason.
Oh, woe, 'tis true.
Aye, and I am afeard your social position will not be so easily recovered as it was following your dinner party misadventures.
You would speak of my dinners and my social position at such an hour as this. Have you no heart, Dr. Foreman? All this time I have yearned for my sweet Henry to come home to me after so many years at sea. And yet, the very moment he returns, he is to be taken from me. Oh, woe!
Madam, I did not wish to.
Nay, sir, I will not bide to hear any more of it. I shall to Whitehall go and throw myself upon the mercy of the king.
Yeah, I mean, nothing is wrong with you, right? I mean, she's totally hiding so I mean that's one thing. If he done something against the law, he should be punished, right? And you're like hiding a criminal, that's not good. Probably, yeah, you should like just go already to the authorities and I don't know. Perchance, if I were to sell my jewels, I could have enough coin to bribe a lord of the privy council. But I'm feeling a little bad. I mean, there's no really good options and options that are fun in this game. Everything's really taken seriously. But anyways, goodbye, Mrs. Sybil. You came here with some really easy cases for me to solve, and at the end, I could not care much about you. Sorry about that, honestly. But I mean, I lose my motivation to do right readings in this game after I get the level of recommendation. Maybe that's one problem of the game. I feel bad about my decision right now.